All right, let's mute that. I got control today. All right. So I'm gonna make sure I record this because this is gonna be some good confirmation, some good stuff that I wanted to share with you guys. Let's I'll give it another minute or so. Let everybody. There's still a lot of people that are hopping in, but let's. This isn't gonna be just me talking the whole time. Like this is gonna be. I've been to quite a few different trainings over the past couple months, just over at a lot of the different, events that I've gone to and went to a lot of different workshops and trainings and listening to a bunch of different speakers. And I'm kind of putting it all into one training of something that I've really felt that was the best of what we need to like use. There's a lot of shiny objects and programs and apps in this AI world, but this is where, one of those things that I was thinking, I was like, no, this is what we use every day, and that's what I want to build. And so this isn't gonna just be me talking the whole time. I want you guys to actually like this is a workshop. So let's, it's gonna be really hard for you to drive. It's gonna be hard for you to be doing this. So you can listen in, but I want you guys to like literally walk away with your own AI like after this, right? So I want you guys to build what we want to build. And then when you guys walk away with this, you guys are going to know what to do with that moving forward. So let's make sure we got a couple of us on act like I was gonna do this in person. I was gonna do this in person, but I was like, you know what? Let's make sure we try to get everybody, from anywhere and everywhere, and it's hard to travel to Hercules or Fairfield, and so let's just do this on Zoom, and I could reach more people, and I could get this recorded, and anybody future will be able to see this. But let's act like we came in person, and let's show our faces. Let's show that we're ready at like actual workshop. Got the laptops out, which we should have, and be ready to roll. So. We got almost everybody on cameras, but not everybody. So, uh, can we get some more faces, more people? Can we get a more workshop style look, or we're gonna be looking at all these testes? And for all those that don't know about the testes, I shared a link that I guess was registered to my test link, and so everybody's name is called Test Today, Testy. So don't think that it's just a whole bunch of clones to make this look more than what it actually is. Um, so to be real, let's show the face around here, you guys. All right, so let's get started. Let me share my screen. Okay, cool. Can you guys see the main screen now?
Yes.
Yep. You guys all good to go? Does it look official now? Looks like a real deal workshop. And now everybody don't go hide behind the screens now. Now that we got a presenting a shared screen going down. So um again, I want to make sure that I build out for you guys and help you guys build out. It's going to be AI that sounds like you. Like this is going to be one of those master classes, workshops that are going to be for you guys that are you guys are going to use every single day. Hold on, I can't. They're saying I can't see my screen. Okay. All right. So you guys can see my slide still.
Yeah, we could see it.
All right. Thank you, Testy. Oh, that's all I got. Okay. So you guys already know, look, everybody is using AI right now. You guys all see that. I think one of the things that I'm hating right now, and I don't know about you guys, but like the moment that I see a post or the moment that I see an email or the moment that I see a text message or the moment that I see just something that I know is not that person and it's AI saying it, like I almost like just like block it off and I just stop like reading it because it like to me, is it human to human? Is this person actually saying what I want to hear? Is it somebody that's just like being fake and you know copying and pasting, a response or something like that? And like how many of you guys can actually see that? Can you guys see like really quickly now when you see somebody that like makes something AI and you'd be like, man, this is hella fake. This isn't even this person saying this. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, the ChatGPT long dash is
For sure.
So that for me is going to be the biggest thing that I want you guys to walk away with is I don't want you guys to be the ones that people are like blocking out because going into 2026, I'm already knowing right now that there's going to be more and more people
Hi, how are you?
continue. We're
Yeah,
good.
there's some over.
We're good around here. So the moment that I like what I was going with was in 2026, you guys are going to start to see more and more people looking like ChatGPT out there and not themselves. So when you're going to start to see a lot of people that are out there, posting content and making, and having these copies, these emails that you're receiving, like you guys are going to see like, follow-up drips with your like we're seeing a lot of competition right now with like I just came back from Zillow. And I think the stat right now is every lead that comes in, 46% of those leads are being contacted by more than one agent, right? And so it's like, imagine being that client, that consumer that you guys are working with, and imagine seeing one that's super AI that still has the little double dashes and still doesn't look 100% real versus somebody that looks more organic, more real, more authentic. Like, who do you feel is like people are getting smarter? Like, our consumers, if you guys don't know, are getting smarter. We're getting smarter, right? So if you guys are easily, quickly being able to tell who's fake and who's real, like that's one of the things is like that how does your advertisement look? Like how do your ads look? How do your emails look? How do you look when you're, communicating with consumers and things like that? So that's one of the things that I want to touch base on today, and I'm going to build on that. I want to make sure that you guys do not look like those and you guys stand out so you guys could beat the competition that's out there with the way that you're saying things and the way that your ads are saying things, your copy that you guys are building out, and all those things. So, um, well, I got a lot of people that are trying to hop in. So let's go. Let's jump right into it. Um, Basically, I just told you why this matters. So, one of the things I want to ask you guys is I want to ask, one second. We're just trying to see. What do you see? The report is complete. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Oh, you guys see the. I'm scrolling the whole time. Hold on. Let's fix this. All right, you guys got the right screen now? I was going through different, whole bunch of cool looking
Yeah.
slides, and you
Can
guys
you
weren't
go
even
back
seeing
really
it.
quick just to make sure we didn't miss something?
Yeah, it was more so of these. I was just saying it. It was more visual on what it was going with. Um, Here, let me add some more people. Okay. So one of the questions, that I want to ask you guys, and I think this is one of the things, like I said, I've been traveling a lot. I've been going to a lot of these conferences. I've been going to a
That's
lot
a
of
lot of
trainings.
trainings.
One of the things is like, have you guys noticed that I think right now they were telling us a stat that Facebook grew the amount of users using ChatGPT right now compared to anything else, I think has rose from I think the time it took Facebook, it took Facebook when they built out their whole system and to be able to reach, I forgot how many users, 6 billion users or whatever it was. It took like 6 years, right? So in 6 years, it took it basically took ChatGPT 6 months to do what Facebook did in 6 years. And I thought that stat was pretty crazy because now, like every room that I go into, all these different conferences and these workshops, everybody asks, like, how many people are using ChatGPT over Google? And right now, the stat was like 60%, right? The stat is 60% everybody's using ChatGPT versus Google. And so, like, everybody's using the AI. But I think one of the biggest things is I want to make sure that we're using it the right way. So, I wanted to ask you guys, like, what are you guys currently using right now for ChatGPT? What are some examples?
Like my social media, the comment section, and sometimes the professional email. I've tried to use it for visual, like to create a graphic, but
Mm.
I have the free version, so it's not that great.
Okay. What else who else is using it for?
I kind of do it the same with Precious. This is Alexis. I kind of do like with professional emails or professional ways to kind of talk to clients, just and I've also tried to use the for the photos. But also have the free one, so it doesn't really come out that good.
Okay.
For me
And you,
personally, oh,
go ahead.
God. For me, I also, in addition to work, because everybody's been talking about work, for me, I actually also use it for personal things. For example, I'd be like, hey, give me a nighttime skincare routine. And I have currently oily skin. How do I fix it? And then it'll actually like give me products to purchase and how to use it. And it's like totally itemized. It's actually pretty amazing.
There we go. Yeah, I use it a lot for shopping around. That's for sure.
I use it personally, like for listings to take pictures of how they were and what it could be, like remodel, like the remodeling designer aspect of it. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's a pretty good feature right there. All right, cool. So you guys see, I mean, everybody's using it. They're already doing it. So I want to get into some stuff that you guys don't know. Um, who has heard about deep research? Who's ever used deep research? Can I get a show of hands on the in the chat, possibly? Anybody know? So I'm not, or anybody don't know what it is?
Yeah, it's like it helps you research a topic.
Yeah. So the deep research, one of the like what it is it's basically so on ChatGPT or any of the other AIs that you guys could use, you guys could type something in and you get like a response like really quickly, right? But it's like a quick like overall like information that you get. It's like quick information. It's not like all the way back and like goes deep and deep. That like exactly what the deep research is. So the deep research, when you guys go into ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you guys this in a little bit, you guys could be right before you guys click search, you guys are going to be able to go into deep research. And what this is, it's imagine you guys having to do like a book report or you guys are having to do research on whatever topic that you guys are looking into. When you guys use deep research, it's going back through literally every single website, forum, articles, newspaper stuff. Like it's going back through like social media posts and like it's going back through all of the information, whatever it is you're looking for, and it's grabbing all of that and summarizing it all for you. So the at the end of the day, like it's gonna take like if you were to like, and this is what people used to do back in the days, right? Before ChatGPT and all these AI things, is like they would have to like spend hours and hours and hours and hours going through all of these different articles. Like even like if you're shopping around for something, like how long did it take you to like I shop around a lot. I don't know about you guys. I'm like researching before I buy something, like I'm shopping to make sure that it's something that I want to see. But like at the end of like the day, what I see is like it takes hours and hours for me to do that. And now inside of deep research, you could do it and then within 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That's the thing about this deep research is when you use it, it doesn't give you an answer right away. It's like, hey, I'm going to look into this information and I'm going to get back to you in like 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever you guys are looking into. And then after it just like so it saves you so much time and like this could be good for a lot of different things. So that's one of the things that we're going to use going into this. Something else that I wanted to share with you guys today. I talked to an agent for the first time, um, and this is being searchable on Google was a hot topic, right? Like that was one of the biggest things. Like if you go to conferences a couple years ago, like that's all people wanted to know about. How do you get searched on Google? Like I went to a Tom Ferry event and they were like, dude, stop going on Zillow, stop going on Yelp, stop going on these other sites to get reviews. You need to get reviews on Google. It was only Google, 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 Google. Now that stuff is scrapped away. Now it's like, okay, Google's cool, but guess what? 60% of users aren't even using Google anymore. They're using ChatGPT,
Right. It's for like
right? So,
this stuff is all just sort
so one of the things that you guys want to start looking into, it's we need to be anywhere and everywhere. Like your consumers now are going to start researching you through ChatGPT before they go meet with you. They're going to research, they're going to find and say, hey, who's the best realtor in Fairfield? Like, do you pop up on ChatGPT? That's going to be the biggest question. So, like, that's one of the things that, like, that's where I want to get you guys in 2026. Who starts ranking on ChatGPT and the AI searches is going to win because that's where people 60%, and I think that's going to continue to grow. What if 70, 80% of all the consumers are starting to use ChatGPT and you're nowhere to be found? Who do you think is going to win? You or somebody else that shows up on ChatGPT? Right? So that's one of the things that I'm going to start really pushing on for 2026. I just met with an agent and they just told me that we ranked and that's why they met with me because they searched for the team in the Bay Area and the East Bay. So I'm going to go over that a little bit. So let's build your system. Let's if everybody could pull up their ChatGPT, does everybody have it up?
I have a question, Bill. I know with ChatGPT, they have like different forms and apps and different, ChatGPT resources. Is there a specific ChatGPT source we should use while following along for this training, or could it just be anything? Like, for example, I have like Gemini. I don't know if it's the same. Are we just going to enter prompts, or is this more like a system, ChatGPT system we should install on our
You
devices?
could so what we're building out, you could build out on all of them.
Okay.
So whatever system that you use, right? Like that's where you want to be able to build out. So I don't know the exact wording or, like where to put things in other. I don't use any other AIs except for ChatGPT, but I'm sure it's going to be pretty similar. And if anything, just ChatGPT or use your Gemini to ask you, hey, this is what we're going over. How do I do that on here?
Okay, got it.
So maybe just for this instance, maybe just build it out in ChatGPT and maybe do you also have an Android?
Yes. My chat GPT's on
There
my
we go.
iPhone
There
though.
we go.
So.
So that's what I see. I see the Android users probably using Gemini and Apple people using the Chat GPT. It's
Wait,
almost
are
like
you Gemini on
we're
both?
we're
Wait
all,
a
we're
minute now.
we're almost
Wait a
like
minute.
parting sea now, right? It's the green bubble versus the blue bubbles. Is that what we're looking at now going moving forward? No. So whatever you guys use, you can build. So everybody has their Chat GPT built out or opened up, ready to roll.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna share. I want to share my. I'm gonna show you a quick example of what I want this to start looking like. Okay, you guys can see my screen with
Yeah.
hold on. Oh, there we go. So you guys can see my Chat GPT.
Yes.
Okay. So so as you guys know, when you guys are building out these different searches, right? Like you have like a whole bunch of different searches on here. One of the things that you're able to do is you guys are able to go in here and you guys could customize. How many of you guys have customized your Chat GPT to sound like you through this?
I have.
No.
I had mine like give me like really blunt, like give it. I gave it a personality is basically what I did. So it knows both me and the personality and how I want it to respond. Because before it was like giving generic answers, and then I'm like, be blunt with me. Like, what do you think? And it like will give me blunt answers. Sometimes stuff that I don't even want to hear, but it is what it
Yeah.
is.
So like that's what so this is very generic, right? So this is like the generic way. And I see that they're starting to build it out to make it even better. But like right now, this is the customization that you guys could do. And that's what you guys are searching for right here. What I'm going to help you guys build out are projects. I want you guys to build this out. This is going to be your AI. This is going to be your name and who you are. So this is what we're going to start building out. So inside of here, let me go back into I just wanted to show you kind of like what we're building so you can kind of see the visualization of that. But let me go back into the, okay. Are you back to my slides?
Yeah. It says let's build your system.
Let's do it. Let's build it. Who's ready to build it? Who's excited to not sound like AI no more? I'm telling you guys, it has been a game changer for me. And that's why I've been pushing it so hard because I'm like, dude, you guys got to do this. Like this is something that like a lot of people are not going to do this and you guys are going to be the ones that don't sound like everybody else. Because like we don't want to sound like the other agents that the clients are talking to. We want to sound better and different, right? To be able to earn that business. Okay, so let's build it out. So this is where we start. So we want to, we need to understand the exact language your buyers and sellers are using when they talk about their problems, fears, and dreams. Okay. So this is what we're going to start doing the market deep research. And we're going to, because it takes 5, 10, 15 minutes, depending on the search, we're going to have these being built while we do other things. Okay. So let's start the first one. So I want you guys to go into um, ChatGPT. Make sure you guys turn on a deep research. Do you guys know how to do that?
No,
No.
No.
I wish I could do dual screen as far as, or maybe I can. Maybe, hold on. Maybe I can.
You would just hit the plus button as if you were adding like a picture or photo. Scroll and you'll see it.
Let me see. Let me see. How we do that?
If you go to Chat GPT and you just hit the plus button as if you're
Oh
adding
yeah,
like a
yeah. No, I
photo,
mean,
it's
I'm trying
right
to
there.
share, I'm trying to share my presenting screen and my ChatGPT screen so I could work along the side of you guys seeing these prompts. So go into ChatGPT right here.
Um, okay.
Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So inside of here, I want you guys to create a new chat. I want you guys to I want you guys to click deep research right here. You guys following along? And then I'm gonna add something into the chat right now, and I want you guys to add this into there.
I don't have that option. Do we have to have the paid subscription to access?
That is schedule report.
Everybody should be able to have. You shouldn't. You could still do this in the free. You don't have the little plus button right here.
But you have to have an account. If you don't have an account, you can't do it. So even a free
Oh, there you
account,
go.
but you can't just go to Chat GPT and do it. You have to sign up for an account.
Yeah, I have an account.
Are you logged in?
Yeah, yes. I followed instructions.
Okay. Anybody else not seeing deep research, or is it
It could
precious?
also be if it's not GPT, you're using Gemini or a different AI, they're not always the same.
Okay.
If you just go
Is
to
anybody else
your
having a problem?
if you just go to your mobile version, because I think you're using the but if you're on your mobile version, you just hit that.
I found it. I had to click the plus button. Thank you,
All
everyone.
right, there we go. All right. So you guys see in the chat, grab that and paste it into your thing.
For the city, do you want us just to put the city we live in now, or should
So,
we put county?
so this is going to be where do you guys want to do business at? Where's your avatar? Where's your clients at? So maybe you want to do all of Solano County. Maybe you want to do 2 cities. Maybe you want to do, Brentwood. Whatever that is, like whatever your target market is and where you want to work and where you're going to advertise. Here's the thing. The riches are in the niches. Who's heard of that? Right? The more that you try to expand and the more you try to promote and try to talk to everybody, the less you're going to get back versus get get niche. Get with your, the people that you want to work all day every day. So if you live in a city and you want to work only in that city, like you guys should be only advertising and making content around that city. Does that make sense? Because if you guys try to say, I work the entire Bay Area, you guys know how big the Bay Area is. It's huge. So trying to reach a buyer in Fremont when you're over here in Vallejo, like that doesn't make sense, but that's still the Bay Area, right? So get smaller. So inside of here, Maybe you want to do Contra Costa County. Maybe you want to do Solano County. Maybe you want to do North Bay. Maybe you want to do a couple cities. So just type into this, right? So I'm just going to put, uh, I'll type in Hercules because that's where I am today. And then click that. Is everybody good? You guys did that? And now you're going to see a couple more questions. I want you guys to answer those questions. You guys could even just copy that. What are you focused on? Buyers, single families. You want to prioritize online forums, social media, reviews, or other sources for language research. I would say all. All right, you guys got it? And now what you guys are going to see, it's going to take time. So what's cool about this feature is that you're able to get off of this screen and move on to the next. So let it do its thing, however fast your internet's going to be. And then let's go back into this. So now we're going to go back in. So most agents, like what it's going to do, it's creating content based on what they think matters. You're about to create content based on what your market actually cares about. And here's what, you just unlocked. So basically, we're going to create the language that real buyers are saying online, right? The exact phrases first-time buyers use when they're scared or confused, real seller motivations, why people actually list beyond we need more space, real objections, right? The real desires. And then that's what we're building as far as the foundation of what you guys are going to start creating. Okay. So now we go into step 2. So here's another one. So I want you guys to go back in and create a new chat. So go back in and create a new chat. I'm going to add the prompt inside of your thing. Let me open up my ChatGPT. I'm going to get this down faster the more I use this, you guys. All right, are we back to the okay. So now make a new chat. You're going to click up here. And you guys are going to type in let me type this into the chat for you guys so you guys could just copy and paste wherever the chat thing is. Here we go. All right, now copy and paste this into it. And so I'm a real estate agent creating content via, and then put whatever platforms you guys use the most. Give me topics with high search volume, reasonable competition, and strong overlap with my services. Everybody got that?
Are we doing deep research
Oh,
again?
deep research. Yep. You guys caught me on that. Deep research. Okay, so now it's going to start asking you a bunch of questions. All right, so answer those questions. Which areas or cities do you mainly serve? Bay Area, Solano, right? So now you could add more of your cities that you guys want to add, your specific city that you guys want to add. Who's the primary target audience? Buyers. Do you want to focus to be educational content, local market insights, lifestyle, or lead gen topics? I want leads. Any specific platforms? Instagram. Okay. And now you're going to let that do its thing. So what this is going to do, you guys, is basically you're attracting your ideal clients. Like the topics aligned with what the buyers and the sellers are actively searching for in your market. The ranks in the AI search engines like ChatGPT, Gemini, the Perplexity, who create helpful and topical content. And it ties it directly to your services. So every piece of content naturally leads to a conversation about working together. and then it builds the trust immediately because when you answer the exact questions people have, you become the obvious choice. Okay. So number three, we're going to go into the next one. So let me stop this, go back in.
I'm learning so much today. Thanks, Bill.
Here we go. Telling you guys, like when I did this and I started using it over and over again the last couple of weeks, it's been game changer on my content. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Maybe, maybe not. No. All right. So step three. Hold on, I got this little thing over here. So step three. So we're gonna train your AI on your business. So here's what most agents fail with the AI. They give it generic prompts and expect magic. So instead, you're going to teach ChatGPT everything about your business, your clients, and your goals. Okay. So this one, I don't have to go off of the screen. I want you guys to just go ahead and copy this chat right here. So ask me at least 10 questions about my business, my customers, my goals, and what I want my content to achieve.
Is this going to be in a new chat, deep
A,
research, or are we doing it in the same one?
a new chat. And again, a deep research. So this is all going to be deep research.
This is like getting the Krabby Patty formula.
This is the secret sauce.
We can't see the slide with the question. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm pulling it together right now. Hold on. I was going to go back into ChatGPT to work with you guys so you guys could see.
So technically, we should have two chats that's already done, and we're working on the third one. The first one was target market research. The second one was content ideas for agents. Is that what your guys' title looks like on the left side?
You guys may see my ChatGPT.
Yeah, mine looks like.
Oh, okay.
So deep research. Here, I'm gonna add that prompt into the chats in case you guys need that. Okay. You guys got it?
Wait, are you doing new chat or new project?
New chat.
Oh, okay.
New chat, new deep research.
And then do you want us to start answering these questions the same like the other ones?
Yeah, answer. This is all about you and your business. So your answers are all going to be different. So it's, who are your ideal clients? What makes your approach different? What are your business goals this year? What do clients love about working with you? What misconceptions do people have? What do you want to be known for?
I'm low key laughing because mine came with number 11, a bonus. What pisses you off most about your content space?
There you go.
It's kind of funny.
I'll give you guys some time to think about this one. Don't rush this one. I'll give you guys about five. Well, in my ChatGPT deep research, we have about 7 minutes left before it finishes. So we'll give you guys that amount of time. I need like some elevator music.
Hey, Bill, for the amount of deep researches, you only get a certain amount, right?
You do. You could always upgrade, but yeah, you
Okay.
can get like, but you get quite a few like per month though.
Thank you. On all these questions that we're asking ChatGPT, do you want us to do all deep research, or can we just ask the question and then save the deep research for more like high
Well,
level
no, because
information?
you're already in deep research, so all you're gonna do is basically copy and paste in that same exact um,
Okay.
chat. You're already in deep research.
Ah, okay. I thought I had to keep doing deep research, I probably just eliminated more of my deep research tryouts.
Yeah. So no, you're only doing three deep researches.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
And the more, the better you answer these, the better you're gonna get out of it. You know what I mean? So like if you like leave generic answers, obviously you're gonna probably get the generic response of what you're looking for. So I say take your time on this. Like there's no rush. We're moving fast on this. And plus I still see I have 9 minutes left on one of them and I have 6 minutes left on the other. So before we move on to the next project. So just know you guys got that much time to answer all of these. Because once we answer all of these and we put it all together, it's gonna go pretty fast.
On mine, it says that if I want to ask that question, I have to stop the previous research. How does that work?
It's not gonna allow you to run another deep research at the same time.
Let me see. No, it says, are you sure you want to stop researching? I think it's like
So maybe
reading. Yeah.
so maybe you need to wait until your others um, finish.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's doing the same thing. It's making me wait.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys might want to invest $20 a month and get that pro preferred ChatGPT account.
Okay, so it in fact does go much faster than if we just start paying the monthly fee.
I mean, you get more out of it, right? I think like this is if I use something like all day every day, it's like having like a free Canva account versus a pro Canva account, or you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
like if you use something every day, like it might be worth to invest in it, uh, because it is something like you want to get everything you can out of it. And I think ChatGPT is not going anywhere, and so you paying $20 a month and leveraging it more with the higher power ChatGPT versus others, who do you think is going to look better?
that makes sense.
Yeah, I didn't know you could only do two at a time, deep researches. But the other one should be finishing though. I have I went back up. I went 6 minutes now.
If you use the free version, you might. It just doesn't want to over. Like you probably have to do like one at a time. And if you hit a limit, you usually wait about an hour or two, and you can do another one. But it do all these searches, can you go back to these sources that it's providing you with? Like, is it on the search history if we want to go back and read all the information that we're obtaining from ChatGPT?
Yeah, everything's gonna be saved. Yeah.
My ChatGPT said that I need to be doing the paid version because it would be backtracking for somebody that is building a brand or running a team. It doesn't go as deep in the search if you are using the free version.
Well, I think that's something that you guys might want to pull the trigger on today.
I'm paying the $20.
What is it, $20? That's lunch now. Shit.
Not even.
It's like lunch one day. Just go eat a sandwich at home and pay for ChatGPT.
Hey, Bill,
So,
did you put the prompts in the chat?
yes.
Okay, I don't see them on there.
Okay, so pretty much it we enter the idea we have to get the questions, then we copy and paste the questions into the ask a question bar, put the answers, and then kind of repeat to get more of those deeper answers, right? So far, that's what you're doing, Bill?
Yeah.
Those of us who can't go as deep with our free
Yeah. So
subscription.
yeah, so I mean what you guys are gonna do, and I'm gonna give you guys a whole rundown and a copy of all of this. But basically what we're doing is we're doing three deep researches, right? So every time you go do a deep research, you're gonna get a question that follows with that deep research prompt that you put in. You answer those questions and then it builds for you. And it could take 10, 15, 20 minutes each, right? And now you're gonna have three prompts. That's what you guys are trying to build right now. Let me know if you guys are ready to move on and go to the next thing. Who still has some deep researches that are still not finished yet?
Me, I didn't even get to move forward with the ask me the at least 10 questions about my business one. Because it's still uploading the previous question.
The other one. Okay.
But if anything, if we don't get to do it, I'll just continue with the Zoom. I'll screenshot your questions and then I'll just play with it as well later.
Okay. All right. I'll give you guys 1 or 2 more minutes. Shout out to those that still got their cameras on and not hiding after we present. We're here working together. Doesn't it feel a little better when you can see other people, not just behind the little testy names? Okay, you guys good? Ready to move on? Yay, nay? Thumbs up. Can I get thumbs up from people? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay, that works. All right, let's go on to the next. All right, so this is where now we're going to put everything together. We're going to basically build out you inside and put it onto a document. So the next thing I want you guys to do is I want you guys to build out, open up a Google Docs. Because what we're going to do is we're going to combine everything into one master document. So that becomes your brain of the AI system. This is going to be the single most valuable asset you're going to create today. Okay. So we're going to basically take your market deep research, your content strategy research, and then your 10 Q&As. And then we're going to also add your speaking transcripts and your writing samples. And we're going to build out this entire thing into the documents that we're going to upload into your projects. Okay. Everybody got the Google Docs out? Got a blank sheet opened? When I share screens, I can't really see that many faces, so I'm gonna take that as a yes. All right. So what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to go into your ChatGPT, click New Project. Do you guys all see ChatGPT, the new project button on the side on the left? There's like a little plus sign. Does anybody not see that?
Yes, we see
Okay.
it.
All right. I want you guys to name it. Name it whatever you guys want. Set the privacy to project only. And now I want you guys to go back.
I'm sorry, I completely lost you.
What
Okay.
did you say
So,
about privacy? Sorry.
yeah, that part.
Okay. Let me go into my ChatGPT.
You would
Okay.
just go on settings, click the settings, and then go on project only. It says default or project only. Right before you put create.
I mean, I see projects.
So when you click on projects, it's gonna say project name. You type in the name, top right corner, it has the settings logo. Click on
Okay.
it, it'll say default and then privacy, project only.
Oh, okay, got it. Copy that. Thank you.
Mhm.
You guys see it?
We click project only, right?
Yeah.
Okay, project
What are
only.
we naming it? Doesn't matter.
Whatever your name wants to be as far as your own custom AI.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right. So now I want you guys to go in. Let me see which one I did. So this is the one that I did right here. So this is basically you want to take your deep research. So now when you guys go into your deep research, now you guys go back to your deep researches. Okay, so it took 8 minutes to do this, and now I'm gonna copy literally all of this. You guys see how I did that?
Okay.
And I want you guys to go in, and I want you guys to build out a Google Doc and paste it in there. I want you guys to go back and grab the other deep researches and also copy and paste it into this same document that you're building out over here.
Just keep going. Like just keep copying and pasting.
Copy, paste, copy, paste. So you're going to end up with like 20 pages.
Okay.
You guys got it?
So copy and paste where it says activity and then it'll say like the amount of sources. Is that where we would copy and paste?
No, so you're going into your deep researches, right?
Hmm.
So here's the deep research, here's the deep research, here's the deep research. You're going in and copying and pasting the results of that deep research into a Google Doc. So one Google Doc, 3 deep research results. Copy and pasted. You guys got all that?
My third one's still processing.
Can you say it one more time?
So all 3 of your deep researches are going to be copy and pasted into one Google Doc.
Got it.
You guys got that?
Yeah. So there's about 21 pages I have.
There you go. All right. So you got 21 pages. So now you're going to keep that and it is what it is. All right. Now, are you guys all good to move forward? You guys copy and pasted all 3 researches?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me stop my screen. So, well, you guys could see my the slide, right? So copy and paste this. Let me grab this and put this in the chat so it's easy for you guys to copy and paste.
I'm sorry, Bill. I need you to go back a little bit.
Say it again.
I need you to go back a little bit
Go back to where?
to after the 10 questions. What was the prompt after that? What was the action that we needed to do after that?
So the next thing that you're going to do is basically we're going to add all of those. So all of those results. So here, let me go back and share my screen here.
Okay.
Or can you guys see my the slide? Building your marketing playbook?
Yes.
All right, I'm lost on which screens I'm sharing. All right, so this is the next step. So basically you're taking the market deep research, your content strategy research, and then your 10 Q&As.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to open up Google Docs and copy and paste this, copy and paste this, copy and paste this.
Okay.
And you're making one Google Doc.
Okay.
And at the top of the document, you're going to label it, this document shows how I speak and write. Use it to match my voice in all content.
At the bottom of this document,
So at the top of that Google Doc, you want to add that.
this is document. Okay. We're adding that in the quotations. Okay.
In the Google Doc.
In the Google Doc. At the top.
At the top. Yes.
Can you copy and paste that in the chat?
Hold on. I don't even have that as a quick copy and paste.
Oh, okay. I'll type it.
Just type it.
Yeah.
It's only a couple words, you guys. Look, this document shows how this document shows how I speak and write. Use it to match my voice in all content. Oh, look, man, Oscar's coming to the rescue. There you go, Jen.
Okay.
All right. Okay, everybody good with that? So now what you guys are going to do is now you're going to save it as a PDF. Okay. So marketing playbook and then put your name, put AI, whatever. Like this is now you're going to save this to your computer. You guys good?
Wait, sorry. Use it to, what was the last word? Use it to
Save it to
match my, use it to match my voice and all content. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's in the chat. All right.
And save as PDF. Okay.
Save it as a PDF on your computer. You guys got it? Thumbs up, thumbs down. I can only see like 6 of you guys at a time. So when
I got it. Yes, thank
sharing
you.
my screen, so. All right. Okay, so now inside of the project instructions, so now we're back to ChatGPT. So everybody go back to ChatGPT and click your project. And then you guys all know where to go for the instructions on the top right.
Wait, what? What do you mean instructions?
Do I need to share my screen? Here. So this is what we're going to do. Here, let me share my screen for my ChatGPT.
Like pretty much start to finish doing this project how you showed us, or entering the prompts to create this project how you showed us, and accessing the right icons.
Yeah. So up at the top right, the 3 little dots, you guys see this? You click add instructions. This is what I want you guys to add here. So you're basically going to take the what I just pasted in the chat. Use my marketing playbook for all facts about my business, market, and services. Use my speaking style for all the video scripts and social captions. Use my writing style for all emails, long form content. Everything you create must sound like me and not generic AI. And then you save it.
Can you please put that in the chat?
I think I did, didn't I? Or
yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so we're going to project. Wait, are we going
So we're adding this document in the project
exactly
with the prompt.
And you could see like this right here where, um, you could customize that even more, right? The instructions you could customize, like don't use never use emojis. Like always include call to actions. Keep sentences short and punchy. You could add more to that, right? If you guys want to. And you guys could always go back and edit it. So like you guys could always continue. Like I would always like go back like and just keep updating this to make it exactly who you guys are and what you want it to be. All right, so here's the next thing. I want you guys, this is something that's probably going to take a little bit of time. So this is something I just want you guys to take note of and then go back to it. But here, let me share my screen. I want you guys to transcribe your calls. I know we have Shiloh now. We got a lot of recordings. There's a lot of things that you guys could go into. But let me show you guys what I have. So what I did, you guys see my screen?
Yes.
So what I did was I want you guys to basically sound exactly how you talk. Like who has ever like met somebody and they're like, man, you're like exactly like the person that I see on social media. Like you sound just like the person that I saw talking on the video. Like I get that sometimes, right? And like that's some of the things like this is what you guys are going to be building out, but AI is going to be building it for you, but it's still sounding like you just did it all. So I want you guys, like, how many of you guys have recordings of hopefully you guys are doing Fathom summaries or some kind of summaries when you guys are doing consultations on Zoom? Do you guys have recordings of yourself talking? You never record any of the of your consultations so you could send summaries to your clients afterwards. Oh my goodness. So that is a whole nother training that we need to talk about.
I think that's only available in the paid version, no?
No, you guys could do Fathom. Fathom is free. There's a whole bunch of AI companion things out there.
Yeah, I have Otter AI, but I don't think it's actually like I'll have to go check.
Yeah, so whatever it is, you guys like that is something like not off of AI. You guys, I mean that is AI, but you guys need to be recording all of your Zooms, and then after you guys get done with your Zoom, you guys could say, "Hey, make a recap email that I send out to my client of everything that we just talked about." And then that email goes out to them and it makes it look like you just understood everything that they talked about when it was really just AI. We do it all the time. Your clients, they don't use this stuff. So when you send them stuff like that, they're going to be shocked and amazed. They're going to be like, God damn, how did they get so detailed on like what we just talked about?
Okay.
Right? So just training right there. Okay. So get a bunch of those, right? And then now, like, have you guys done any trainings? Right? Maybe you guys have done a training on your own or whatever that is. Whatever you guys need to get your transcripts of your voice recording. Maybe you just like your next phone call or whatever it is, record it. I want you guys, the goal is to transcribe it.
You said we can pull it from Shiloh though, right? Like
I
as a
think
start.
I think for Shiloh, yeah, you guys could go in and grab your call recordings. If anything, we could all the Zillow calls, like all those things, like I think we could export those out. So that's a
I
side
want to
note.
see that there's an export feature, I believe, for the conversations. Like you hit down the top right.
Yeah. This is
Or
something that you can't AI or fake because this is actually you talking and speaking.
there's
So that's
there's a, there's something that a lot of agents did. Bill used to do this a long time ago, is when he sent out like a CMA, he would record just his analysis of the CMA. So the next time that you do something work related, if you can summarize to your consumer what it is that you're sending out to them, that'll give you more material to work off of. We have to do it on the lending side.
yeah. So the goal is you guys see my screen? Hey, you guys, I have 19 pages of me talking. This is just me. So here's a hack is I use Descript. Has anybody seen Descript? There's a lot of other companies out there, but I use Descript and I uploaded a lot of my videos and I said transcribe it and then it identifies me talking because some of your meetings and calls you're gonna have two voices, three voices, or whatever that is, right? So sometimes we do our team meetings. I upload our team meetings, and then I can identify my voice, and then I tell it to say, "Hey, pull just my voice only, and give me that transcription." And then I just copied and pasted, and I made an entire another document on here, and then I labeled it at the top, AI Bill Davis, the way I speak transcripts. You guys see how I did that? So the more that you could add into this, the better. Here's another thing, but this is something that I had a trouble with, and I haven't done it because I've used so much AI when I write my emails. Go back to all of your other emails that you've wrote maybe a year ago before ChatGPT, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Go back to all of those emails and copy and paste all of those emails so you could show how you write.
Okay, so we just talked about two different things. One of them is the way I speak, and then we're doing another doc about how we write. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, and then we're adding the files onto our
So you
project.
guys are going to have three PDFs. You're going to have one of all the deep researches that we did. Your other one is going to be all of your transcriptions of all your voice and you talking. Your third one is going to be all of the way you write.
The way I write.
But don't copy and paste the ChatGPT emails that you wrote for those. Go, you got to probably go back a little bit further and actually find the ones that, like of how you write,
The ones with all the typos. Got it. Just kidding.
right? And then that's where you guys are going to go in here and you guys are going to add these project files under your project. So go ahead and do that. You guys got that?
Okay.
and we're almost done. Because once this is done, now it's built, and I'm going to show you guys and give you guys some stuff on how to actually leverage this and use this. Any questions around where we're at? You guys have all your Google Docs. You're going to go back and you're going to get your transcriptions. You're going to go back and get all the way you write. And now you're going to have 3 docs. As you can see, I only have my transcriptions and I have my deep research prompts. You guys see that? You guys,
Yeah.
any questions around this?
So should we be breaking down the branding prompts from the first search that we did, or is
You're adding all of the deep researches on one document,
okay?
but make sure you have the prompt at the top, right? Saying what it is. And then the same thing with the transcriptions. That's what you guys are going to do. You guys got that? All right, I'm going to move on. So literally, you guys just built your own AI. That's the way you guys want to look at this. And now, every time you guys are making content, every time that you guys are trying to get a copy for an IG reel that you guys did, every time you're about to write an email, every time you're about to send out text messages, don't go into new chat. You go into your AI and you're going to chat inside of that project.
Mm.
And now everything that it's going to respond with is everything that you're uploading into it. This is how, like, I think like Tom Ferry built out an AI system. Like there's like companies out there now. I think EXP has something. Every brokerage now has their own AI that you could go in and ask it questions, but it's because they've built out stuff like this and they've just uploaded everything and anything that they've ever done or talked about or podcast. They just upload all those files. So now they just have somebody asking something inside of whatever they built out. And that's why it sounds like a Tom Ferry coaching program because you know what I mean? They uploaded all their content into one thing. Does that make sense, you guys?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna some bonus stuff. Okay. So now that it's built, I want you guys to try to use it now. So like there's different prompts, and I'm gonna give you guys an actual document. I'm gonna send it out to all of your guys' emails. But basically, it's all these different prompts that you guys could use this. One thing that I've been researching and talking and listening to a lot of people, you don't want to just have one line prompts. A good prompt is like 7 to 10 sentences long. So if you guys are asking for a listing description and you say, hey, can you create a listing description for the MLS for 123 Main Street? Like that is the wrong way to prompt. Like a good prompt is 7 to 10 sentences asking to make that listing description for that. Okay, so just understand that, know that, or else you're
So
going to get some generic stuff.
so pretty much just like 10 questions within like what you're actually asking it to do.
I mean, you could even go into ChatGPT and say, hey, build me out 7 to 10 a 7 to 10 sentence prompt that's going to, build out this. You know what I mean? Like something like that. So, but I built these out already, and I'm going to give them to you guys. So I just want you guys to see that, so you guys could go in and start playing with this. Here's the next thing that I wanted to kind of just touch base on. I think this is a whole nother training, but I do want to like just touch base so you guys have some idea about it, so you guys could kind of go back and start researching, and then we'll probably do another. We're actually going to have a branding and marketing, basically business plan. So on December 10th, we're going to have a branding. I think we're going to have it at the Hercules office, but it's going to be basically building your brand for 2026. And a lot of it is going to be around ranking inside of AIs. And so I want you guys to see real quick what it really is. Um, it's all going to be what your guys are posting content, all your social media, your presence, right? All the content that you're putting out there, your videos, your graphics, all the copies, your locations that you're tagging inside of social media is going to be really important, right? The reviews. You need to make sure you guys have reviews anywhere and everywhere. That is going to be big. So don't just do Zillow. Don't just do Google. You got to be on Yelp, Realtor.com, Facebook reviews, Google, like all of them. Like get on all of them. Okay. Um, the other piece to this, and this is something that I'm starting to look into and how to like get better at this, but it's like you need to be mentioned in local news and articles and different like articles that are written about you, like stuff that you won or whatever that is, right? Maybe like you got, have you guys ever seen those things where, you guys once, social media best realtors, social media content in the Bay Area and they're ranked like 1 through 10 or whatever. Like you need to get on that stuff. So you need to be outside in the press. Other things too is going to be the blogs. So like um you like I'll tell you guys right now what I'm doing right now, and this is something that I've never seen ChatGPT do before, is it's taking over a week for them to build something out for me. It's still not done. So it's taking that long to build out what I'm trying to build out, and it's all around blogs for me. I'm uploading 250 blogs into my website all at one time.
How are you doing that?
So basically, I'm building out individual blogs, like all the content. And so what I'm going to do is Contra Costa and Solano County, I grabbed every single city inside of those counties, and then I'm targeting sellers and I'm targeting buyers and I'm targeting agents. And I'm creating like 3 blogs, 4 blogs per thing per city.
Are you using your profile here, your project to do that, or is that something different?
I used my project to do that. You guys
Okay.
could see it right here. Hold on.
But I think that one took days.
Yeah, this one, it's still not done.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I'm like, even if I started small, one a week or like, and that's small, small, right? And just did one and just posted it would still be more effective than trying to like jump and do a whole bunch.
Yeah, I heard this. You guys, like what I'm telling you guys right now, I heard at 3 different cities on how to rank in AI, and blogs are like one of the biggest things.
I
Blogs
still
used to blogs used to be back in the days. Look, nobody's gonna read these blogs. So
I
think
read
about that.
blogs.
Look, nobody's gonna read these blogs. I'm not gonna post any of these blogs. I just want them in my back end. So when ChatGPT is looking for realtors to rank, it's gonna find all of this content, and I'm gonna be ranked because of the content that it's finding behind my website.
Look at the output. Yeah.
Wait, so are you actually posting it on your website or are you just uploading the file
It's
into
going to
your
be all on the website, different
Oh,
landing pages, different blogs.
oh, okay.
It's like building out like
Somebody's
250.
gonna read your blog.
Somebody's gonna read it,
One
yeah.
person will read
Yeah.
it.
And
This
I
is
could
for
reference it, like just have the content there. I'll just send
Yeah.
links all day long.
so that
There's
I
that's
mean, I have my own website. I post literally nothing other than nobody goes on my website at all, and I track it. But I got a lead from ChatGPT just because I
yeah,
do stuff on there.
yeah. No, it works. It's visibility, I think.
And it's just searching the web, like everything in the web. So the more you put your name out there, like on the web, regardless if people see it or not,
It'll be
it's
sincere with you. Like your ChatGPT will say like this is where your strengths are and these are where your weaknesses are. So it's like, I think that the more professional your presence looks online, like the more trustworthy you seem to the consumer because they're like, okay, they're a like real company.
yeah. So that's the hack, you guys. Get the blogs out there. Use your project to build out blogs. If you guys don't have a website, you need to get a website. I pay $100 a month for Agent Fire. I highly recommend them. There's cheaper ones that are out there. There's different things, but like get a website out there, and like that's going to be a piece of like what I'm going to go over in on December 10th in Hercules at our office, is like basically building out your brands the way it needs to be so you beat out all the competition and other agents and you look better.
They're
Um,
actually they're gonna make you into a spam. They're gonna put you in a spam folder because Yahoo and Gmail is cross-referencing the registration of domains. So I had to go back to my website person and have them register something called DMARC for my website. So it's like building it is the first thing. The second thing is like legitimacy because there's fake websites online.
yeah. All right, cool. All right. The other piece to this, I think ChatGPT uses this the most also. I think this is probably more highly rated than all the other ones that I'm just telling you guys right now. And this is what's going to make you step up above anybody else. But it's getting inside of blogs and people talking about you, like Reddit. Reddit is like, I think the biggest thing that ChatGPT uses to like do research. So if you guys could get on inside some blogs, HOA boards, right? Neighborhood stuff, groups, like that's where people are going to see the authenticity of you guys.
Make Reddit.
Cool. All right. So that's like a little teaser. I want you guys to kind of get into that, but it is going to be something that we dive even deeper on when we do our branding thing.
Bill,
So, yep.
I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that I get this down. So there will be a recording. This is recorded, right?
Yeah, it's all recorded.
Okay, great.
I'll,
Just
I'll
want to
I'll
make
share
sure.
that. I'll share all the slides that has all the prompts and everything.
Thank you so much.
And here's something else too. Um, like ask it. Like you could ask ChatGPT right now, who's the best realtor in Hercules? Who's the best realtor in Fairfield? Who's the best realtor? Like see who's ranking. Guess who your consumer is going to call? If you're not ranking, your client's not going to call you. Okay, so start looking into that stuff. Like I know that we do that for Google, but start doing that now with AI. The thing is, you're more on top of it than any of the other agents that are out there. Nobody else is doing this. I'm telling you guys right now. So I want you guys to, I'm going to email you guys. I built out like 30 to 40 different prompts that are like really good prompts, like 7 to 10 sentences. I'm going to send those out to you guys. And that's basically some of the stuff that you guys are going to use and leverage and start to leverage your project that we just built. Okay, so I'm going to email you the recording of this. I'll email you everything, and I'll also email you the guide that I built out.
Bill, how do you want to start? I don't know if I missed that really quickly. How would you like us to give you our email so we make sure you have it? Is it through the sign up? You'll have everyone's email or
Yeah, so
put it in
everybody
the
that
chat?
registered, yeah, everybody that registered through the Zoom, I have your email.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
cool. Any other questions? Anything else you got? That was it.
That was good. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Makes me
tell you guys
excited to
like
actually use
start.
it. So.
Yeah, it's the more you use things, the better you get. Right? Like it's the same thing. It's like if you don't ever use this, like it's never gonna be good. Like so, use it. I'm telling you, like this is something that like stop using generic ChatGPT and only use your guys' projects. Cool. All right. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a good one.
Thank you, Bill. You too.
Bill.